resort. I'm telling you, mark my words. They got the hill, they got the hotels, and then you'll ski down last week's fucking lunch. But it'll be a one-shot ski experience because you'll go down the hill. By the time you get to the bottom, your skis will have melted from acid and pollution, and you'll have, oh, they're hot, and you get a new ski with your boot. It's kind of a one-shot ski, but they're working on it. The fucking ski resort. They're putting up hotels. Do you have a room with a view? No, we have a room where if you stand by the window long enough, your fucking hair will fall out. That sounds interesting. I'll take that. I was going for chemo this week, but what the fuck? Save me the trouble. Yeah, give me the Hilton Garden Inn on top of the dump. I'm gonna go there. What's going on? I spent the other part of my life in a small European country. You may or may not have heard of it, Brooklyn. Now, Brooklyn, as you know, is a place known for having its own language, its own culture. I grew up around these people. I have the accent. But I was doing a show in Brooklyn one time, and I heard something even I had never heard before. I was on the stage, which, believe it or not, it was bigger than a wheat tin, and I wasn't surrounded by prison wear. If I fuck up, they put me back there, and me and some Taliban, we go right back there. Anyway, I've heard all the expressions. You know, you're from Brooklyn. Forget about it. Definitely, absolutely. But I'm doing a show in Brooklyn, and I heard something I had never heard before. I'm on the stage, and in reference to something, I said the word dumbfounded. Simple enough. When all of a sudden I hear a guy down in front explaining the word to his girlfriend. He was defining it like only a Brooklyn guy could. This is what I heard. All right, like, listen to me, I ain't gonna tell you again, all right? You see, you wasn't always dumb, you found it. You'd be nothing without me. You embarrass me, Maria. Get in the fucking car, swear to God. In the car, don't say goodnight to nobody, I swear to God. Now I live in the suburbs of New Jersey. That was my wife's idea. She's like, if I'm going to leave Brooklyn and everything I know, I want to go to the suburbs and get the big backyard. And every day I go in that big backyard and I think, where am I going to bury the bitch for taking me here? And not only that, do not belong in the suburbs of New Jersey. I certainly don't belong having a fucking backyard. Unless it was concrete, but it's not. And when you have a backyard, you got backyard work. I don't do this shit, man. I don't want to do this. She wants me to do it, and I'm not. And she gets frustrated when there's like somebody else out there doing it and I'm in the house. It's like, why aren't you doing it? Because I don't want to. It's not complicated. He likes it, I don't. We had backyard work in Brooklyn. It was a little different. This was backyard work. What's the matter? What's the matter? I'll tell you what's the matter. You want to go to the beach? We'll go to the beach when I'm done doing the lawn. Alright? There's a weed growing up through the crack. I gotta do the lawn. Now go in the house and give me the scissor. Guess the sharp one. The one we cut the sausage with. You gotta get it from the root or it grows back. Don't you know anything about landscaping? That was landscaping. And it's so much to adjust to. A lot of adjustments to make when you come from a city, whether it's Staten Island or Brooklyn to a suburb. Everything is different. You have to adjust. Shopping is different. When you shop here, even though they got a couple of box stores, for the most part, Staten Island, especially Brooklyn, you shop in 10 different stores. You get your best bread in one place, your best cold cuts in another. You go to a shirt store for shirts, you go to a shoe store for shoes. Not in the suburbs, man. They go to one store for everything. They go to Walmart. That's what they do. Let me tell you what happens in the suburbs. On Saturday morning, morning, the husband wakes up with a hard-on. Now, he could fuck his wife, but instead, he runs to Lowe's. His wife goes, wow, that's a nice hard-on. I'm going to Lowe's. I gotta... So she's disappointed, you know, and he goes to Lowe's with a hard-on and asks about things that have horsepower, you know. Naturally, it's uncomfortable for the Lowe's employee because there's a guy with a hard-on, but they have to show him the best fucking rake, right? Then the wife feels disappointed, so she goes, fuck him, I'm going to Walmart. That's where they go. That's their whole weekend. He goes to Lowe's and buys some shit, and she goes to Walmart. And I notice a theme. Everybody's in Walmart freaking out like it's never going to be open again. Walking around in the official Walmart outfit. Now, if you don't know what that is, let me describe it for you. It's a heavy-set woman in a pair of polyester pants so tight that you can see every defeated box of Little Debbie she ever ate. Now, for some reason, these pants end mid-calf. Can't she tug them down? She doesn't give a little tug, man. Now I gotta stare at the fat, bulging, veiny, naked calf that's sitting on top of a pair of worn-out tennis sneakers that are just screaming, hey, you're in Walmart, buy some fucking shoes. Store troubles me. To me, there's something worrisome about a store where you can buy a shirt on one rack and turn around and buy a ham on the other. Something not right about that. And I notice a theme because I'm an observer. Everybody leaves Walmart with a plastic storage container. That's mandatory shopping. Oh, 2 for $8.99 in blue with the end clips. I gotta have. One day I just want to jump on the register and go, listen, shoppers of Walmart, stop buying so much shit. You won't need the container. So many things to adjust to, man. I live in a nice town in New Jersey called Howell. You know, I know a lot of people from New York and Staten Island have transplanted it, slowly coming down, and then those people go, oh, the degenerates are here, so we'll go down and down. Eventually, we're all going to be on Cape May, just fucking hanging on. I'll fucking push, I'm on the border. Or we're all going to end up in Montana or some shit. Something's going to go wrong, you know? But for now, everybody comes down and they end up in places like Howell. People from North Jersey, Jersey City, Staten Island, and so on and so forth. And they come down to these areas, and it's difficult, and they have to get used to things, and so many things are difficult. But if you live in a town, it seems real nice. You pay a ton of taxes, and that's what everybody talks about too. There's no, how you doing? How's your mother and the surgery? It's all right, but about the taxes. What? I didn't ask you about the taxes. Yeah, it's got new horsepower. I got the fucking snowblower. I can blow the fucking shingles right off the house. I got the fucking taxes. Yeah, but how's your mom doing? She's all right, but I gotta tell you, start this baby up. Fucking, it's got overdrive, and you know, if I want, I suck the whole house in and spit it back out. I'm like, you ever think of a day worker, man? I just want to know how your mother is. But that's what it's like in the burbs. It's very different. It's very different. And they're all, you know, soccer moms, and they get their minivans, and they write, woo, our team, and they write on it. And they're soccer moms, and their kids are involved in sports, and it's great, and it's family-oriented. But there's no denying that the lay of the land is in how Route 9 in plain sight, there is a pawn shop and a Dunkin' Donuts, and a pawn shop and a Dunkin' Donuts, and a pawn shop and a Dunkin' Donuts. I'm talking within a quarter mile of each other. Pawn shop, Dunkin' Donuts, and all I can think is, wow, soccer makes you really horny and really tired. Nice family town.